Good evening and happy Streamer's Choice Sundays, everybody. I'm here. It is time. Good evening, Zet Wilder. Good evening, Tem Beep. Hey, and there went my HandyBot announcement in the Discord. Finally correctly modified, configured, etc., etc. We love HandyBot. I'm gonna fade these tunes down. Let's get going here on some Sims. Now it's been just a minute. There's some Sims tunes for you. It's been a minute since I've played The Sims, let alone streamed The Sims. Good evening, Zap. We're going to do a brief speed run of making some... Oh, I'm going for the more ambient lighting on my camera tonight, because I can do this direct lighting if I power this thing up. That kind of washes me out and detracts from the lovely background that Tembeep has so carefully curated behind me. This wonderful Christmas tree with the glow lighting back there, you see. And there's a cat on that couch, but she's busy bathing right now. I don't know if she appears. There she is. Zoom in real close, you can see Millie. Hi, Millie. She doesn't get her cone off very often, so she's relishing in it by taking a bath right now. Yeah, it's what a festive room I'm in here. We're just gonna speed run making a person here. Athlete. Very self-assured, loves dogs, and frankly, kind of a loner. And we're just gonna randomize that look until we get a winner. I think there's our winner. That's a good winner there. Hey! What's the R in P5R mean, actually? Royal, got it, yep, okay. This is this guy, your name is this guy. We'll start there, because the focus of tonight is not The Sims. We'll have streams in the future where these folks here, these little beeps are, looks like a Zane actually, yeah, you're right. Zane. Zane McClane. But the focus tonight is gonna be on. I'm gonna just peel apart The Sims 4. I've never made a good house in The Sims. You know, the closest I've got was making a big castle one time that was kind of clever in some ways, but it was still very symmetrical. And oh, I'm gonna wash out in some of these screens. I'll have to mess with my camera if this keeps up, but we're not building summer just so we have the least amount of cruft in the way of our building process. And we're just gonna drop Zane McClane into just a starter house here. Furnished, that's fine. Because again, we're not playing this, but I watching Tembeep's VEKrueger streams lately has inspired me a bit. And let me know how my mic is. I see I'm peaking a bit. I don't want that to get too in your headphones if I sound a little clippy. It looks like you're trying to start playing The Sims in earnest. You might want some help with that. Anyway, just a tad loud. Got it. I will adjust that. Maybe this is a little bit more to your liking. Anyway, Tembeep streams in VEKrueger have inspired me to embrace asymmetry and kind of look into... I've got a baby running around my feet, by the way. Look into how a real house is made, because my houses are always boxes. You know, this is not too far off from a house that I would make. And, you know, no shade to the people who design these. Obviously, this is meant to be kind of a starter home. Well, I mean, sloppiness aside, going for perfect symmetry in building design never works out well. It's never interesting. If you think about all the buildings in the world out there that you go and visit, none of them are really all that symmetrical, with the exception of like really big government buildings and stuff like that. But there's always some thought to it. And if I think about the house I live in, all the houses I lived in growing up, symmetry is never really a concern there so much as functionality and flow. And I'm bad at those things. So I want to explore this world. I started a new game in The Sims, so there's no damage has been done to these buildings as of yet. We're going to get Zane just in. You're going to go watch some TV real quick. Watch a movie. And then I'm going to like peel apart all these starter buildings and just get a feel for the people who make The Sims. What do they think looks good? And then I want to get my sensibilities all wrapped around those houses and see if I can't find something of my own in there, you know? So anyway, I think let's get started, huh? We're going to leave you here, Zane. You enjoy that movie. Looks like you are watching, oh, this is Star Trek First Contact. We love Star Trek First Contact. Yep, there's Data. Anyway, we're going to jump back out to the neighborhood. Manage Worlds? Just go to Manage Worlds. I'm real bad with the interface in Sims 4 because I never really play them correctly. But we're going to start in the base world, and we're just going to, one by one, we're just going to take a peek at some of these places. So can I? Yeah, I'm going to click that button. I've been playing The Sims since The Sims came out, like The Sims 1. I got it. I actually didn't ever buy The Sims 1. A friend, big air quotes, of mine happened to have a copy of it. He was not the kind of person you would expect to have a computer game, let alone a computer game about building houses and managing lives. Because when it came out, at the very least, there was a lot of stigma in my age bracket about people who played The Sims. Like, oh, it's like Dollhouse, the game. And me and a couple other friends were like, yeah, all right, I guess we're into dollhouses. What, you know, fine. But this person, I was still hanging out with them. And one time at their house, I noticed they had it. They had this copy of the game, and I was like, interesting. Can I borrow that? And this is the time when you had to have the CD in the tray to play the game. So I borrowed it for a while, and then I returned it. I was like, dang, I really wish I had it. But then I bought Live Large, the first expansion pack, and then you could have that disc in. That's all I needed. So I guess I just admitted to theft on stream, so that's fine. Anyhow, let's dive into the Goths. I guess the story loops back to the Goths, Mortimer and Morticia. I don't know. The Goth family was in the original Sims game, and they've carried through as kind of a through line. Look at this house, though. What is it? All right, so this is sort of the massage parlor. This one doesn't feel like this was put in for any sense of flow so much as they needed to have kind of a peak. Bella Goth, that's right. They needed to have a top on this like weirdly shaped, like you can see how kind of awkward the lines are up here if we drop a level here. They kind of meet in weird ways that you might not see so often in real world architecture. But then I don't know. Funny story about me, I was destined to be an architect as a young lad. Like, my family had decided that architecture was the thing I was going to do with my life. And then I just didn't. Like, I bought it for a while. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I guess I'll be an architect. They told me so. But I don't actually know anything about architecture. Anyway, they kind of slapped this up here. It doesn't feel earned. And even the staircase, you can see, is kind of just crammed in a weird spot. Like, there's no reason for that to be there. But let's see. I'm gonna retire back down to the... Oh, nothing in the basement, huh? So main floor, they have this little like wraparound porch, which I really appreciate. Never having had a wraparound porch in my growing up life, I always envied them. I like the idea of them. And then you enter, and I think this might be my biggest gap in my mind of how to design houses is they sort of, let's raise these walls and let's take this entry at face value here. So you hit these double front doors and then boom, you're met with like this staircase, instantly up a staircase. And I would never design a house in The Sims this way. But as I think about houses, because my house growing up was kind of a hodgepodge, a mutt house, if you will, because it was much smaller when it was first purchased than it became when my grandparents were living there. They added rooms on, they changed the design, and the main door they used was actually the back door, which led into a little hallway next to a bathroom and the kitchen. Whereas the front door, the one that faced the street, led straight into carpet. No boot area, no tile, nothing, just carpet. And in Minnesota, that's not gonna, no, never. Why would you ever? So we never use that door except for like deliveries occasionally. But so it was so odd to me to have this concept of a staircase right inside the front door, but I guess that's actually fairly common. Because you know, especially as you enter and you want to go upstairs, you shouldn't have to walk through the whole dang house to get to the second floor. Now, of course, I currently live in split level is what they call it, I think. I don't know if there's another name for it, but you enter and the first thing you do is either go downstairs on your right or upstairs on your left. And that feels like the most natural thing in the world to me, because that was a type of house I was very familiar with growing up. But to have a house where the door is on the main level and then a staircase going up always felt very odd. But I like what it does here, because you enter and you're not presumed to be anywhere right away. You have your options. You can go left. Let's raise these walls again. You can go left through these very nice arches. I like what they've done here with this. This is also something that's outside my wheelhouse. Multiple doors into one room. Into this very nice little living space with a chessboard and a couple of couches. And the fireplace, crucially the fireplace. Or, if you want, head down this hallway. You grew up in a ranch-style house with stairs. Stairs seem like a rich person thing. Yeah, fair enough. The goth arches are so good. But so the house I grew up in, I'm going to keep on referring to the house I grew up in because I spent 18 years of my life in that house. And for the longest time, that was my only knowledge of, like, house architecture. And I only later realized that it was just a mess, like a mistake house. Because the staircase to go upstairs, the staircase was steep. Not like dangerously steep, but when they carpeted over it with a really thick pile plush carpet, it became kind of dangerous in a way. But then when you got upstairs, the halls were very narrow. Only one person could go abreast. So if like you encountered someone, you had to like sidle around them, Link style. Where's this cat, by the way? I keep looking around because I don't know where Millie is. Well, she's certainly somewhere. House-atecture. House-atecture, if you will. Pardon my crack sound right now. There we go. Just cracking open a cold boy. Review this movie, Phantom of the Opera, 2004, starring Gerard Butler and actors. I don't remember any of the other names of the actors in that movie. I know the guy who plays Raoul, because he's like a fairly storied character actor, but I don't remember his name. Millie's probably under the couch, you're right. I spent my young childhood in a mobile home, then apartments, then we moved into the townhouse I spent most of my life in. So yeah, once we had stairs, it felt incredibly bougie. I shouldn't say I lived in the house that I lived in for 18 years. That's a lie. I started life there because when I was born, my mother was living with her parents, my grandparents. So we started there, And then she wanted to get her own place, so she rented an apartment the next town over. And I lived there for about 5 years, and I only visited my grandparents occasionally. So my main reference was an apartment. And it was actually a very nice apartment. I mean, I've lived in some weird apartments, but it had 2 bedrooms and a fairly large bathroom and a full-size fridge and a separated living room. Like, it wasn't just part of the dining room. It actually had like a half wall between it, so it was actually kind of nice. For what, I mean, it was Rice, Minnesota, so apartment prices are not exorbitant, and my mother worked at a call center where she made halfway decent money. So she did all right, but eventually, when she got ill, she bought a house next door to my grandparents, and I lived there for a while. But that was designed very similarly. The back door was the one everyone went in. The front door led into a little porch, which is where our dog pooped. Long story there. But the back door is where you came in. That led directly into the kitchen and the bathroom. It was basically the same design. Skinny upstairs hallways. Emmy Rossum, that's right. Anyway, so to bring that story back. And yes, I have gripped and ripped my modest beverage. Phantom of the Opera. The architecture specifically. They spent a lot of it in that opera house owned by those 2 wieners. The opera house is nice. What really got me is this sense of... I don't know if this is real in opera houses or like theaters in general, like auditoriums, but there's a lot of levels above the acting area. And I'm only familiar with there being 1 catwalk up there, because the only one I've ever been on top of was my elementary school stage / high school stage, which was just in the gym, in the gymnasium. And there was just the 1 catwalk up there that was basically just a concrete pad because it was built into a gym. The sewers are great. Where Danny Phantom lives. Opera houses are several floors. I mean, I guess there would be plenty up there, but like the different levels of rigging, like it seemed like there were several. Like there was one that held the big heavy curtain that fell on the diva at one point, and then there was more above that, and then the super high up one in the clouds where Danny Phantom and Mr. Chase Guy had that thing, and then he fell. But I like the sewers a lot. The sewers are very evocative. And one thing I couldn't help but think about was he had this sewer grate, or this grate, this like Bowser Castle style grate that raised up as they were boating into his lair. And there was all this shit water dribbling down. Like, first of all, he's like romantically carting her off to his lair through a bunch of shit water. Which is weird. Danny. That's weird. Hey Mega, welcome. We're just talking about, stuff. I'm gonna make the opera populaire in The Sims. Yeah, you're here just in time to hear me talk about, Phantom of the Opera 2004 starring Gerard Butler and Emmy Rossum. But then, like, this thing's coming up and there's, like, water dripping off just as the boat's about to go under it. And I can imagine she's like, wow, this is, like, so great, my angel of music is carting me off, but also I'm gonna get this poop water on me here as those drips of water come down. Phantom's a bit odd. I watched the newest YouTube video back and submitted my fake Hyrule Warbler. I don't actually know if I get alerts about comments on my YouTube videos. I forgot I had a YouTube for a minute. Actually, that reminds me I need to upload my last stream there, my Titanfall stream. Anyway, I think the sewer in Phantom of the Opera is like the best designed part of the movie, because that it's very evocative, whereas the Opera Populaire just feels like a big building, like a very ornate French building. And as we watched 2 French musicals last night, I'm going to compare it to Les Mis very directly, and the architecture in Les Mis of the very big ornate buildings that exist there, I think, are much more interesting, even though they're a little more understated than Phantom of the Opera, where it feels like over the top for the sake of it, but then you get into the sewers and everything's really cool. And that, like, it just looked nice, and it was set up nice for the shots they wanted to achieve. And it felt very lived in a weird way. Like, I believed that he had traversed that a lot. It didn't feel like, how are you remembering all this? It was like, oh yeah, you just went down this way and took a left. Anyway, we're touring the Goth's house here. These doors are closed, so we're gonna have to knock them down. That one just stays up, I guess. So here's the crapper. I guess that makes a lot of sense. A lot of the houses that I've been in, where the stairs are right inside the front door, also have a bathroom very close. And if we compare to the house I grew up in, the front door was pretty close to the main staircase, but the entire house away from the bathroom. You had to walk through the living room and the dining room and the kitchen and a little hallway to get to the bathroom. But the back door is the one everybody used, so you could just jump inside. The back door led to the garage as well. Anyway, dining room here, very nice, and hidden behind this this wall. It's kind of a neat thing, because imagine like you're having a big family meal. Thanksgiving, it's a Folgers commercial, whatever. Who cares? Big meeting, big family meeting, eating these sugar cubes, and then in comes long lost cousin from Folgers commercial. There's our long lost cousin, and like only little Billy, who's sitting in the end, can like stretch his little head back and be like, Uncle Jimmy's here. And you know, I'm kind of circling the drain on this one, but it's nice. I like the design where the dining room and the front door are in like earshot of each other. Yeah, suits of armor next to the toilet remind me how to... If I keep with this train of thought, it's going to go to a dark place, so we're just going to tap out. But anyway. The other thing I really like is this entry to the kitchen is so curious to me. Yeah, he guards the toilet to make sure no unauthorized dookies take place here. But what gets me is... Well, first what gets me is this chair. That can't be right. That's gotta be a little messed up, right? That's gotta be a bug. We're just gonna delete that and pretend that never happened. I can only go with my eyes closed, so it's a requisite. Slap the helmet on, and then you're safe. At some point here, I'm gonna go find that cat and get her on my lap so y'all can meet Millie. But for now, but like, oh, is this a back door or is this a closet? Oh, so they have a little back door out to a patio. No furniture out there, but we'll get around to that. But this is so curious to me to have first the kitchen like separated off by a closing door is completely outside my experience. Yeah, Millie will be all over that Saturday stream. What a perfect little baby. But as I think about all the houses I lived in college, so I went to college in Duluth, Minnesota, which is a very old town in terms of a lot of the houses that people lived in. Like there's not a lot of houses from like the 80s. A lot of the houses are from the turn of the century and were thereabouts, like the 30s to 40s and 50s. The house I lived in was 100 years old at the time. So like the 1910s. I'm dropping a frame or two here and there too. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe I should make sure my Steam is not updating anything real quick. It's not. All right, well, what are you gonna do? I'm just gonna drop a frame here and there. Sorry about that. But those older houses had a lot of these doors closing off adjoining rooms. And in the kitchen especially, I guess I find it to be maybe a little inconvenient. Because if you're carrying food and you left the door closed for some reason, that may be annoying. But it also kind of creates, like, let's raise these walls. It creates a very cozy atmosphere here in the kitchen. Especially, like, they have this lovely romantic, like, breakfast nook here with a beautiful view, the park next door, the pond out back, Like, this is a very cute kitchen, very romantic. An ample counter space, but not excessive. Because, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I say that. Because this counter space back here is 100% in any real human's life, that counter space back there is gonna be covered in shit. Not feces, but just like things. You're gonna come in, you're gonna drop your mail there. But it's so far from the front door, which makes me wonder, is that the truth? Is that the case? Maybe like you leave your groceries. Here's what I would probably end up having, is like long rows of boxes of coffee, of pasta, like an open air pantry almost, and then all the plates, like the extra plates and the rice cooker you never use, and the weird gadgets you have that people gave to you. This last one is definitely like the weird excess Tupperwares that people leave at your house that no one sees because they're never looking up and to the left when they come in the door. So this almost feels like an afterthought here. Like, what I would do with this is dump all of this. I may add like some upright closets to make that a true pantry. And I don't know if there's an easy way for me to find such things, but like, is there a pantry? There's no pantries. Any closets? Well, you know, that's not quite right. But you get what I'm saying. I'll type in cabinet. I want a floor cabinet is all. I don't want surfaces. I definitely want storage. Like this sort of thing. Like, here we go. You'd have to imagine that we've got, rather than books, we've got food goodies in there, but that sort of thing, you know? Let's drop that wall. That's what I would put there. Is there a good... Doesn't seem like I can change that color at all. But that's about where I'm at with this. I mostly like this kitchen, but that whole counter area there just feels totally antithetical to the coziness and the purposefulness of this kitchen. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about all those drop frames. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Twitch, stop it! Dropping them like it's its job. Well, maybe my Plex server's updating? Who knows? Anyway, that's the main level. That's the real big change that leaps out at me. I like the idea. I mean, I did live in a house one time that it did have a door to the kitchen, but it was a swing door, and it would hold itself open. So I am familiar with the idea, but growing up, it was so new to me. But it did not have a bathroom on the main level, and that was bad. We hated that. And I think having that bathroom on the main level is very important. Especially one that doesn't have anything other than sink and toilet. Like, that's kind of the guest bathroom. And also the bathroom that you end up using. Like, you gotta run in there while you're cooking. It's very close to the kitchen. Very limited downtime. There's like a weird camo paisley. I don't care for that rug that much. Can I change that one at all? No, it's gonna be the same pattern no matter what I do. Well, we'll come back. Well, let's jump upstairs, huh? First thing when you get up the stairs is this grand piano, and I gotta say, I admire the gall. You know, if you can afford a grand piano like that, why not put it right at the top of the stairs? Because then you can see it. Look at that. You can see it. The first thing you see when you walk in the door is at the top of the stairs is that grand piano. Imagine Mortimer sitting here, glaring at you through the lid, playing some like dirge. Something real dark, something real spooky. Some real spooky, scary stuff. Now, how's that sound? Now, that's my kind of thing, let me tell you. What I don't care for, though, I guess the proximity of the piano to the staircase feels a little precarious in a way. And I don't know why. Like I like this little shade here. That's kind of clever. I need to utilize these more, actually, when I do my design. But I either want the grand piano to be in a big palatial. Let's see what this looks like with the walls up. I guess this is a pretty big space. I just worry that it feels deceptively big because we're dipping down these stairs here. And this is a balcony? Oh, tiny little balcony. Whoa, what's this? We're gonna drop down a level here real quick. What the heck is this? Fire prevention system utility panel. That's a terrible look. Can we change how that looks? Even that's an improvement. Oh, there it is. Look at that. It's instantly better. What a strange choice. Anyway. We've got the grandfather clock next to the shade, next to the grand piano. That all feels right. Nice big bathroom back here with a tub without a shower. And more. They have so many dang patio. Oh, and that's cute. That we like. Huh? Huh? That's pretty good. This looks like the master bedroom here. That's very cute too. So closets really aren't much of a thing in The Sims. So they make more use of, because they do, as we saw earlier, we saw the closet stuff. You know, they have a few, like you can slap up some articles of clothing on the wall and make something look like a closet. But they never really show up all that often. Because the Sims don't actually interact with them. They're totally just aesthetic items. Sims will change their clothes. In earlier games of The Sims, they would change it using the dressers and armoires and stuff. But now you can just do it anywhere. You can just click on yourself and like zap a new outfit on. There is a lot going on in this house though, isn't there? I like the pink motif in here a lot. And I'm gonna bring these walls back up so we can get a, yeah. The feel of this room is very stark. The mirror is used effectively to increase that pink's presence in the room. Oh, and that art is perfect. Yeah, this is all right. If this were a real room, then I think the difference that we would see is this would be gone. Well, what we might see in a real room is the bed in a different spot. We'd see the bed sort of against that wall, and then this would be a little closet right here to the left. Maybe even a walk-in closet with a big mirror like that. But, since we're in the fantasy land of The Sims, I kind of like what they have going. It's just weird having a window. Yeah, just no closets. No closets, unfortunately. And so this must be the master bath, which is detached, which is an interesting choice. Because if we put that bed over there, let's explore this a bit. We will set this aside. We're gonna slap it over here just for now. I'm gonna move this. Do we like having that window up there? You know, might get drafty. But in the winter, or sorry, in the summer, wow, look at this. Huh. In the bedroom, that's a choice. We're gonna just do a little bit of reworking. I personally like the idea of having a window right above the bed. So this can go here. All right. This lamp we'll set aside. Okay. And a cold and sickly draught. These two mirrors over here, like they worked well over that dresser, but now that I moved it, they look so odd. What if I did that? Don't know if I like mirrors above the, like, I really liked the art that they had, so we're gonna try and repurpose that. By repurpose, I mean just slap it over there wholesale. Now that's a night. That's neat. That I like. So what that gains us. Now this would be some major plumbing work, because we know moving a toilet requires a heck of a lot of work. That's an interest. Oh, I wonder if there's a light in there that's... Yeah. Oh, and there's towel rack. Well, towel rack. Go over there for now. Bathtub there. Towel rack. Towel rack could absolutely be behind the door in a real house, but, you know, we'll have to grant the Sims some latitude. So we'll put it there. There'd be a rug here for you to step on to grab that towel. Sink there. That's fine. This light will have to move here. And then what we can do is we can put a lovely... Oh, we can't. It's a big, wide door. So we're going to need like a skinny bathroom door. So that's all, folks. Door one wide. There we go. I like the idea of this little like window above too. Although that may get annoying to have that on. If someone's in there trying to sleep and then you got the light up on the wall shining directly through that thing right into their face, that may not be so good. But now we have a master bath. We can even get rid of this door, because now what I can do is I can do that. There, now we've got the towel rack in reach of the bathtub. And all we have to do is switch the direction that this is. Oh. There we go. So it swings open, and we can move this over here now. It swings open, blocking the toilet, not the sink. Because you want the sink to be more easily accessible from the way the door swings. And in that way, I think we've improved the house. All we gotta do is get this stuff back in here now. And we get this dresser. What can we do with that dresser? This chair, I think... Maybe even over here, like against the window, in a sense. Maybe just right there. And the dresser can go right there. So we've got a similarly cozy bedroom. Nice writing desk there with an iPad. Chair over there. And we got a bath. Oh, and actually now that we have... I wonder if I can't make this working. Yeah, so now all we have to do... Take that. That goes there. Bookcase there. Mirror. There. There we go. Now we have it. Matching doors. Now that light's not a problem. In fact, let's center it just like the other one. Great. How are we feeling about that new master suite? Because you have a publicly accessible bathroom over here. You don't need to have two. In fact, if you have guests up in your writing room up here, you want to... Oh, this is a separate bedroom, huh? This is the master bedroom. I missed that bed entirely. I thought this was the master. And I thought this was like a writing room. Boy, now my face is red like that bed. So that door actually was leading into the master bedroom. Well, all I've done now is I've renovated the house and made this the master bedroom. And this is sort of like a guest room. And as a matter of fact, I like this better as the master. Like, I like the flow of this room a little bit more. Because this is just too busy. This screen is pointless. Like, all it's doing is blocking a little sliver of light from the window there? What's the point of that? So I still feel good about that change. We're gonna jump upstairs though. Oh yeah, this is where we are now. We're in this tiny little weird room. Maybe if you had a child that you wanted to lock away forever. Yeah, this is definitely a child's room. What I don't like is that there's no door. This is just wide open, so when lights turn on down there, it's casting light straight upstairs. No door to the bedroom. Terrible room. So there's I guess there's my whole review of... Wow, that... You know, I didn't notice until just now, but this is a bathroom. The only way onto this patio is double doors into the bathroom. So imagine you're out, and there's no curtains on the... Let's think about this for a little while. You've got guests over. This is the only guest accessible bathroom. There's no curtains on the bathroom windows. These giant bathroom windows. Let's go down to the street level. I absolutely can I see people up there. Boy, it's weird that you can kind of see like the sky under the... Oh, no, that's just a... Okay, that's just... Absolutely can I guess I could just probably jump in here. And let's say I just popped out of... Where's the tub? Tub's right there. Right down at the bottom there. Just jumped out of the tub. People across the street can see me whole hog. I question some of the design choices of this house. Can we fix that? I mean, at the very minimum, at the very, very least, it would make infinitely more sense to have the patio be only... Give me that door. To be accessible from the bedroom here. You want to have a good view from the bathroom, but you don't want to have a good view that's... People can see your bits. But that's not really my main objection. If I'm honest, that's not what I'm objecting to. It's the fact that there's people sitting out there while you are in the bath, while you're dropping one right in there. You could, if you were sitting in this chair, you could be having a nice eye contact discussion with the person sitting on that left chair out on the balcony. Mortifying. Mortimer Gothifying. That toilet paper is too high. I'm knocking so many points off of this house for the last few minutes. We found some dark stuff here, folks. And the house is called Goth, so you know, we expect things to be dark, but not like this. Not like this. Yeah, you probably have to, yeah. Imagine. Because your head... It's a very tall tank too, isn't it? But your head would probably come up to here, so you'd be like reaching up, at least, to grab that toilet paper to finish off your day. Well, I've learned a few things, but I have some severe... I like this. I've never made anything curved like that in The Sims, and I need to embrace that a bit more, I think. I like the sort of half hexagonal protrusion of the building here. That's very nice. This sort of turret tower style is pretty neat. But then when we go up a level, we just find this weird intersection there. Like, I might even say... I might just do this, you know? Like, I think that makes that a lot less weird. And then what I would do is I would put a trellis here of sorts, like a lattice, and have some vines. Maybe a little planter here. and you've got vines coming out over the top. That would fit the aesthetic pretty well, I think. Is vines a thing? Who knows? Who knows? But decorations, clutter. We don't want clutter. Don't think we want indoor plants either. Well, someday when I know more about the stuff in The Sims, I bet I can find a way to make this work. But I really do think, and in fact, I may even take it a step further. Cut that off entirely. This will have to be dragged back out. And the wall modification of The Sims has never really made me quite happy. I feel like I can fix that. Given the right tool set here. Well, who knows? You get what I'm going for anyway. So that's where I'm at. That's where my head's at with all this. And I feel like that's a good first step into the world of relearning The Sims. Yeah? So why don't we pop back out to... Is there a button I can use to get back out to the main menu? Or to the main neighborhood screen, I wonder? Yeah, I guess I'll just manage worlds. Music in The Sims is so good, by the way. I mean, not a relatively new take, but... Oh, I just kind of... They're actually living there. I just took away the parents' bathroom. It's... You know what? I think I do have the tiny house expansion. I don't know if there's a specific city that has the tiny house stuff, though. It's a karaoke bar. That's a pretty small looking house, though. What's this? It's a park. I definitely am going to do some tiny house stuff. I bought that one with great excitement. This is definitely not a tiny house. This is a very modern, chic kind of house. Oh, we have a lot to take in here, folks. So I think I was just kind of clicking around, but I think this is going to be my number 2 here. So we'll take a look at this house, but first I want to get a look at this view. Like there's a karaoke bar, literal feet away from your house. Look at the kind of place this house exists in. This feels like this house was built here in the 1900s, before this was a commercial district, before there was any kind of zoning laws in this style. And then it kind of just got grandfathered in. And over the years, as the neighborhood around it changed, it had the same owner, so they couldn't get kicked out. And there's obviously, like, there's residential units over here. Yeah, like this clearly a warehouse district. Like, there's the wharf. And we're in what looks to be like a previously, like, especially with this little, is that a highway coming down there, it looks like? Yeah. You know, we're definitely in a port city. We're on the coast. This was in a old, like, administrative building for the warehouses around here, probably. And I bet, and this looks like very warehousey too. This either was a warehouse, like a small warehouse, or more likely was built. Yeah, the arts district. God, no, this is the North Loop. In Minneapolis, 100% here. God, look at that chimney, though. I didn't even know you could do that kind of stuff in The Sims. That looks great. Oh, like the ruins here almost. Great. Well, behind the house, like you've got, oh, just an access right down to the water. Boy. I gotta say, I'd like to live here, in a manner of speaking. I don't think I would enjoy it in a grand sense, because I would be almost certainly necessitated, like through the historic status of the building, to maintain the house in such a way that I would not be comfortable with. Pilings. Pilings. These things? Oh, those things. Weird. I don't know anything. Ask me anything about the water. I grew up in Minnesota. We don't have water here. Don't. Anyway. What do we got there? That's the mailbox. Oh, this is an apartment building. No, it's not. No, this is a house. Alright, we'll come down to the main level. We're gonna pop those doors up. You've got a little courtyard. No grass to speak of, except for in the back. Folks, grass don't look like that. That's green carpet. That's AstroTurf, folks. You can have grass like that. That's not how grass do. Oh, I'm gonna have some words about this house, though. I can already tell. All right, let's get in here. Oh, I left those curtains in the goth's house in a weird spot too. That's my bad. In this main door, first thing you see, bathroom. Oh, full bath though. Enter, boy. You are going to be leaving this room wearing a towel at 2 a.m. as people are drunkenly leaving the karaoke bar, walking down this street. Not a curtain to be seen. I already have some thoughts about this house. And they're not good thoughts. To the right immediately then looks to be the bedroom, the main floor bedroom, which again, same story, no curtains, you're sleeping there. And this is a highly commercial, highly public, there's a public space right across the street there. Not even a street, it's at best a service road. I don't know what your address would be. But privacy low. Remember when we watch architecture shows and there were no curtains because it breaks up the lines and curtains are ugly? Yeah. They really... Designers don't like curtains. There was a whole section in the university that I went to that had been designed by an architect, and there was a tutoring center inside one of the rooms in this area, and they had to put up curtains for privacy purposes because you shouldn't be allowed to see like who's in the tutoring center. But the architect like fought tooth and nail against them putting curtains up because it does not align with his vision. And like, boy, I'm kind of salty about that now. As I worked in the tutoring center, and I appreciated those curtains being up because the people that were in there oftentimes were not super proud of it. There's a whole lot more to be said there, but anyway. So you come in, take a left. Yeah, let's revisit what it's like to come in here and not look into the bathroom or bedroom, but so like off to the left. Now that's a nice kind of view. Like you've got these single wall panels that rise to the ceiling. Probably not structural. Just given the thickness of them, it doesn't look like there's a structural element to those, especially because they're brick. So that's not holding anything up, that's just there for looks. Architects put in non-standard windows specifically so you can't use curtains. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get that cat. I'm gonna get Millie over here to say hi. Come here, Mills. Come on. Come on, Millie. Oh, there's Millie. Let's see if I can swing back around here. It's Millie time, everybody. We love Millie. She's very happy to be in here. Oh, Millie. All right. But that's a nice view there. You get the little, like, sitting area, living room, TV. Could be watching TV as you walk around outside. A nice dining room with easy access and a good view. Easy access to the backyard. She's knocking my microphone all over the place. She's demanding affection, so I'll have to keep the microphone real close to me here for a little while. Oh, Millie. And she's headbutting my hand off the mouse. And then the kitchen. It's kind of closed away, but still a good view. You know, we would certainly love to cook in this kitchen. The royal we would love to cook in this kitchen. What a strange fridge. That's a cabinet. Oh, they did something weird with the cabinet? This may be... Hold on. I'm a little... Okay, so they did the colors there. Nope, undo that. Bring that back. Sledgehammer's not what I wanted. I'm a little confused about how they arrived at this object being over here. So this has got to be... So the Harbinger cabinet. These are the counters, but we don't want counters. We want cabinets. It does look pretty unusable. Like the height... It made me think of a fridge. There's the fridge over there. But let's get into the storage. Bookshelves, dressers, misc. Lockers, okay. Oh, this cat, let me tell you. I'm trying, they kind of, it seems like they did. I don't know how I would create that if I wanted to make that happen. Let me just type in cabinet. Cabinets. Yeah, what, these aren't. Oh, the Harbinger. There's the Harbinger. Slap a cabinet out here. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. So you can do a double tile there. So that's what I would have done in the Goth house. Then I would have made these double tile ones. Boy, I didn't actually realize that was a thing. So much to learn in The Sims. The Sims 4. I swear this cat is just so happy to be on my lap, and now she's fallen. Oh, honey. Does the music sometimes sound sickly, like it's out of tune? It does change occasionally, I think, when... There's something that causes it to change pitch or tenor. Boy, this cat, let me tell you. I'm just sort of... I'll just let you observe the aggression with which she demands affection. I hope that came through. Oh, and now she's headbutting the microphone. Oh, Millie. We sure love Millie. Anyway. We learned something new about the cabinets in this game. Nice enough, unremarkable kitchen. I like the little bar area there, I guess. But let's head upstairs, huh? Good, I'm glad. Oh, that's nice. See, that I really like. I didn't notice that coming in, but actually, yeah, there's a ledge up there. The overhang. These must be, yeah, the bathroom, the child's bedroom. That's neat enough. Again, if the location was different, if there wasn't... See you later, Millie. If the location was different, if we weren't looking directly into, like, the wharf, I'd be much more in favor of this. At least the kids have some privacy. Like, they only have to worry about people on ships seeing them. And the bathroom here with sensible, no windows privacy. And am I to understand that this is an unused... What is with this house? There's gonna be a football out there, or a frisbee or something, and you're never getting that back. I'm beside myself about this house. Oh yeah. I realize now I've never said your handle out loud. Welcome, Golden Gun. I'm just gonna say that. We're gonna skip trying to make a fool of myself by pronouncing your handle, but welcome, Golden Gun. I like this. Or do I hate this? It's something about this rug being paired with... Oh. Go by Owen Gun. Owen Gun. Owen Gun. Owen Gun. Yeah, quite a mirror. Huh. You could hide your illicits behind there. You know, your dirty underwear could hide back there. And your parents would never find it. Very minimal closet. Like, this is definitely a guest room, huh? Interesting, like a four-post bed, though. But that rug just feels so discongruous. Owen Gun. Owen Gun. Owen Gun. Owen Gun. Yeah. There's not a lot to this house, though, all told. And I think I would probably be upset if I paid all this money to live here. Wow, what a high ceiling, though. In there, though, right? Like, how high this comes up. But I'd be upset if I paid all this money to live here and didn't even get use of my dang balcony. Doesn't that just suck? Wouldn't that suck? I'd be upset with that. Well, I'm already done with this house. I feel like I kind of speed run this one, but... Yeah, you'd have to use a ladder, and when you're bringing the burgers up after grilling out here, where you're probably not allowed to keep a grill because of zoning... Well, thus far, like I sat down to play this game to learn about the techniques of the people who make this game, how they build houses, and I'm starting to see that they're kind of chaotic, huh? Like, there's a little bit to their design sensibilities that I don't agree with. But maybe I just, you know, I rolled the dice poorly twice. Let's jump to a different world here. Why don't we head to the pets expansion? See, now we got some sickly kind of creepy music going, but I think that's just from the from the vampire expansion, or the vampire stuff pack that I have. So thus far we've done the really classic style of the Goths. We did this very modern house in the city. I kind of want to check out this massive farmhouse here. Yeah, I might have just missed it. Anyway, let's jump in here, huh? This massive country estate, this farmhouse here. Let's bring it all together first thing. Big, big area for cars to just circle endlessly because you will not allow them to park there. Highly sophisticated, procedurally generated design vibes. Everything feels kind of intentional, though. Like, we haven't found any weird, like, corners that lead to nowhere, or, like, doors that lead into hallways of just doors that I might expect to see in procedurally generated things. It all feels like it was done with a weird intention. And the fact that we've got this asymmetry on the front already is giving me hope that I'm going to start seeing what it is I'm trying. Yeah, the balcony led to nothing, but what I would say is that I could believe a toilet pointed directly to a patio with seating. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. True. True statement. Boy, I dropped a lot of frames tonight, huh? But what I would say is for that balcony at the very least, I could see that being, again, a zoning thing. Like, you're not allowed, you can live here, but you're not allowed to have curtains. You're not allowed to have anything on the outside of the house. You're not allowed, you know, like, you got all these rules about what you can and cannot do. And in exchange for it, you get to live in this historic, like, warehouse building. Could be just a whole house then, huh? Ah, well. So let's drop down to the bottom floor here. Nothing. Oh, there is a pool. So at least there's that. Coming to the front door. I like the aesthetic already of the house. Very cute. They have what I was thinking of for the Goth's house, actually, over here. That sort of trellisy thing. And they have it back here as well. So we know it exists in this game. Can be done. Plenty of balconies out front. It's gonna be nice inside. I've got hope for this one. So you're gonna come in this front door, and again we see stairs. Boom, right away stairs. So I think I need to embrace that as a possibility from now on, because I've never done that. I've always sort of hidden. Yeah, McMansion vibes for sure, but the farmhouse look to it is very cute, and it's not. It all marries together well. Oh, yeah. If this ends up being Grover House. Look, you roll down the stairs right out the front door. I'm already kind of upset with how sparse this looks. This reminds me of a Marcel. This is like a rental home. Like, there's plenty of room to put all your coolers when you get in here. Yeah, this is already weird. Look at this. I mean, the stairs, fine. Yeah, paneling for sure. A bit much. Lived in. There's some dog leashes over here. What's with this fucking light, though, Todd? Why is this light at eye level? Todd? I can't tell you. It's a cabin rental, but just in the middle of a neighborhood. Yeah. It's like one of the ones that we rejected because we thought it was too close to other people. It's got the built-in bar with 3 built-in tap handles. And let me just be the first to point out that this is not a wet bar. They have a massive bar with a dual level surface. They've got this massive drying rack area for you to like to mix drinks on and put your glasses upside down to dry. This is also not enough space to store kegs for 3 taps. And it's not a wet bar. There's no sink. There's a mini fridge with some bottles of aquavit. But then you have this incredibly Spartan room here. What I love about this platter here is that given the dimensions, it's definitely just a plate model that was stretched. Oh yeah, those taps are connected. Oh yeah, there's a basement. There's a big fridge in the basement where they have all the beer. You gotta run downstairs and swap the kegs when they blow. Those built-in vacuums for beer. Man, a built-in vacuum. Remember those? Boy, I don't. Oh, we have. I spoiled myself there. Let's check it this other way. God, look at this. Look at that. Oh, it's hideous. I sat down here to learn today, and I've just been upset this whole time. I'm getting some ideas, some architectural ideas, but I'm very mad at some of these design choices that they've made. And what's with the fucking grand pianos? Oh my god, I didn't even notice the TV! This sucks! This sucks. This right here, this sucks. Millie hates it too. This is, I hate this house. God, this is absolutely, first thing you do, because it's a rental, it's a vacation home. First thing you do when you get here is you do this. You go, boop. You go, boop. Because you're all, and then this one comes right here. Because you're all gonna be watching TV together. That's pretty close to the fire. That's a little dangerous. This is what you're gonna do the second you move into this rental house. You're gonna push this back against the wall. You're gonna be a goddamn adult about it. Welcome, leading musicians. I'm here ranting about house design. This is terrible. Yeah, the cable management. There's gotta be a hidden power outlet underneath this rug. This massive area rug. And then just Wi-Fi stuff. Oh, there's a VCR here too. It's on a piece of antique luggage that's been repurposed into... That's kind of clever. I like that a bit. But the look of it is horrifying to me. Because... Yeah, then, like, you've got this room with these ugly ports and stuff back here. It's kitsch, which is fine, combined with this weird modern, like... built-in speakers. My uncle absolutely would have had this setup. Like combined like an older house with a bunch of modern stuff in a way that's totally incongruous. Yeah, exactly. You really have to go into it. You have to embrace the kitsch. And I'm fine with kitsch. I like kitsch. But you gotta do it right. Partially because it's expensive. You know, if you're gonna do kitsch and not put money into it, why are you? I mean, kitsch in itself is kind of a status symbol in a way. Like, I can afford to be kitschy. I like this. What is this? Like a shrub room? Interior shrub room? With no exterior access. Okay, that's a little weird. What's going on? Am I dreaming? I'm very confused. Yeah, this is a litter box. In my heart, I have to believe that this is not procedurally generated, because if a computer could make something this bad, like a computer wouldn't know to make me this angry. A computer couldn't be this bad because it would just be random. Yeah, garden litter box actually would be all right if it weren't for the stink. Anyway, let's, you know, I'm starting to tap out of it. What the heck is going on here? Oh, there's a bathroom, all right. This one's starting to exhaust me, so we're just gonna finish this lower level, this kitchen. I'm gonna come in through this front door. Let's knock this wall down. Oops, wrong button. What do we got going on here? I feel like you when you found the bathtub. This is the bathtub. I just found the bathtub. It's like the centerpiece of the kitchen. How big? You got this massive kitchen. Look at this wall. This is kind of clever. The look of... Okay, no. All right. If you look like this is kind of neat. You know, there's a world in which that there's something here, first of all. But then this just ruins it. This is weird and bad. I hate that. Yeah, absolutely we would do that. I love that cat tower. It's just so... I'm like collecting my thoughts on this. This is all... Yeah, the baby chairs for the cats as well. Also, the style of the baby chair, they could have done better. Fine toddler eatery. Do they have anything else? Can we make that better? It's just colors. We need... Boy, it'd be under, like, comfort. Living chairs. Is it a type of dining chair, perhaps? Where would a baby sit? Yeah. So find toddler eatery. Is there any other baby chairs? This instantly already better. You know, nothing else changed. This is already better. Can I take it even further? Yeah, there. Done. Easy. Fine. Thank you. I slightly planned that. Not entirely, but slightly. Cosmos, because you just showed up, you missed a lot. The weird chess table is a big cat toy. The upholsteries for scratching. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, this is just a cat toy. I've been in a range. I've been angry to livid about some of these houses. Wait, what did I miss? The light makes sense now too. Oh, the cat. It's a cat toy. This house was designed by cats. You're right. Because here's the bathroom, which is connected to the kitchen. Obviously, the bathroom would be connected to the kitchen. Ooh, I'm getting kind of lost in my own head here. All right, we're going to go upstairs. We're going to delve deeper into this dark mystery of a house. House made by cats. All right, upstairs we go. You get to the top. Wow. I mean, I know this is the limitation because of The Sims, but this house was made by the people who made The Sims. They could have fixed this. They could have done something about this. Look at the difference in the posts there, Todd. I didn't choose to rhyme. Rhyming chose me. And that's ugly. Look at this door right behind... Boy, you gotta like squeeze in here, huh? You gotta squeeze in there. And then you, what? Transport out onto this weird little double balcony? Why would you close this off? Why would you separate this like this? God, I have to fix this. There's nothing I can do. I have to fix it. Get rid of it. What? What? What is happening? Inspired by old yellowing light switches. It really was. Maybe I can move this door out here. Yeah. Here's how you fix this. Give me the wall tool. There. That's what you do. And then you have a balcony that you can use. Hey, Google, how do you get away with arson? Yes. Now you're feeling my anger. It's horrid. God. Alright, let's drop that wall. Bathroom, fine. Weird toilet. Weird toilet. Uncomfortable on the butt. Because your legs. Maybe? I don't know. Seems like it's a very skinny toilet seat, though. Huh? I wanna disclaim here. It is a very small toilet seat. Maybe it's for the child. It's for cats. It's a cat toilet seat. Now I want to disclaim here. I am not a parent. I've never had a child. I would not have my child with a wood-burning fireplace in their bedroom. That seems like a bad idea. That's weird. Is that like a... No, that's just a weird glitch of the walls. Okay, so you wouldn't actually see that in the room. I suppose that is... I'm glad confirmed from an actual parent. Bad idea to have a fireplace in a child's bedroom. But yes, that is the arson question right there answered. Yeah, it's only cats. So cats, as we know, are very responsible with fire. Just ask Ruby. What is this? Okay, so I think what happened in here is they made this room, realized that not everyone would have the laundry expansion, and so this is clearly meant to be a laundry room. So we're gonna fix that right now. I think I might have the laundry expansion. I don't. Well, that will be a laundry room for the future. That's why there weren't doors at the balconies. The cat just used the chimney. The cat can just jump over the little borders there. Tiny bathroom. Again, tiny toilet seat. Here's our master. See, now this makes sense, is the thing. It makes sense to... Ooh, wow, that's weird looking. To have this little balcony, because now you have this, like, trellis thing here. These supports, the vines will be across there. So you just want to be able to come out and look upon, you know, your domain, your creation. But, boy, yeah, you said McMansion at the beginning of this, Tembeep, and I'm there with you now. You know, we've got a full McMansion going here. There's just nothing exciting about this house that makes me want to live there. It's just big. Again, architecturally very interesting. Yeah, let's see that master again. Oh, only one end table. I instantly know how to fix that too. Like, it's not a complicated question. You just... Done. Yeah, that's a lamp. Weird little UFO lamp. Have you ever seen War of the Worlds starring Thomas Cruise? It's like that. Yeah, that being that close to the door. Also, look at the way the door opens. You would have the door swinging into the bed. Right? Look at that. So you'd be... Let's role play a minute. You'd be laying... A noise. You're awake. And then you hear your door opening. And then the door swings towards you and blocks your vision so you can't see what's entering your room. You know, it's just your partner. They're just home. They're just home from work and they're going to bed. But every time, I actually got goosebumps just now thinking about that. I would be terrified every time they came home. Also, very appropriate. There's no ladder, no diving board, nothing. This is purely a, what appears to be 8-foot deep reflecting pool. If you don't orient your bed so you can see the door, how do you sleep? Honestly, mood. This is the worst one yet. I'm gonna go back to that one in the city. This sucks. This makes me mad. I'm like mad. And I want to be clear. I want to take a moment to be clear. I'm not mad at The Sims. I'm not mad at the people who made The Sims. Because I believe this house exists. I think all they did, much like a sculptor is not creating as much as they are revealing the form hidden within the clay, the people who made The Sims simply revealed this house to me. Someone out there has this house. Yeah, Grover has it. And I hate him. Let's get out of here. Let's go to a different house, huh? Will we find a house that we like tonight? God, do we try another frickin' farmhouse out here? I don't know if my heart can take it. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go back to one of the base games. Like, these three came with the base Sims 4. Let's see. You know, we need to get back to the origins of where this game came from. Let's go to the desert. Because I want to see what were the kinds of houses that they deemed acceptable. Oh, is that dude dead? No, he's just not home. Look at this one. This looks a lot like a reality show kind of house, huh? I think I want to go there. I want to see what's up with this house. I'm just so beside myself. I'm still like, I feel bad about that last house. I'm like in my feelings about that house. Anyway, let's get in here. Immediately, now that I've taken one class on planning and development, I'm noticing things that feel so yucky about these town layouts. Yeah, I will say that and let's jump back to the world quick before we jump into this house. I will say that yeah. Oh yeah, the inverse roof is quite interesting. But we are in the desert, so who cares? It's never gonna rain here. The layout of this town in particular is very interesting to me, but it feels a lot like a model neighborhood, if you're familiar with those. Like, we just built all the different houses that our company knows how to build in this one neighborhood, and you can go check them all out and then see what you want to populate your city with. And that makes sense for the aesthetic that The Sims is going for, because they want you to have a walkable neighborhood for your Sims, and also one that you can like click on and like see around. This town is the homeowners association. You're absolutely right. Anyway, we're driving down the street. Let's make sure that this is all the way up. All right, we're driving down the street. Turn in here. Park anywhere, I guess. They don't have any parking set aside. But let's take a quick look at this. So my immediate reaction is positive. The inverse roof is curious, but I can think of at least a few ways that you could create, you know, in the event of rain, flashing in there with a slight downspout out to the back would take care of the whole water problem initially. Look very sharp. And because it never snows here, you never have to contend with like the weight of snow, nor the weight of leaves up there. The only thing you need to do is jump up there and clean it every once in a while to get like critter droppings up there. Saguaro is 300 years old and worth more than the whole house. Yep, that's just, no, it's $105. Actually, this saguaro was $105. I take a pull from my mug every time something upsets me. There's a sleepy cat behind me. She's adorable. Anyway. There's a little suck there. $105 in this economy. But I'm very positive about this whole thing. Like, I like the big windows out front. This strikes me, these are bathroom windows here. You can see the tile in there, which again, good place for that. I like the chimney here, and I love this little doorway to the patio and back. So I'm excited to get into this one. I'm actually kind of positive already about this one. So let's jump in, huh? Front door. In through the front doors, you get to this little sort of sit and live in. Ooh. The use of glass, the use of windows in this space already has me kind of impressed. A lovely little sitting area with a TV, an understated TV on the wall, with this really good-looking wall behind it. And then you have this succulent room over here. The amount of light that has to come into this room is spectacular, but more important, I think, is the fact that it's constructed in such a way. It's a greenhouse house. It's constructed in such a way that the sun is never going to be hitting the TV and like ruining your image. This must be the bathroom. Yep. Oh, and what a nice bathroom too. Plenty of counter space. It's a full bath, it appears. So even better. Oh, and look at this. This is pretty cute. A little radio. That's nice. They are. It's an aesthetic, but first of all, the radio and the surface there agree with the type of aesthetic, and then they kind of lean into it with the whole house. Nice little dining area. Again, beautiful view. With no concerns that the sun will ever hit the TV, except for maybe a few minutes here and there. But that big rock face out there should block most of it. If there's ever an angle. Yeah, I don't think you're ever going to be in a situation where the sun's going to hit that TV. The bar, again, they put tap handles on everything. Like, anyone's going to have 4 things on tap. Also, it's going straight into drawers. Someone... That makes me think a little more procedurally generated now. Like, I'm back to agreeing with you. Because that's not how that works. Unless maybe, like, you pop that little... It could, like, swing down like a flap. Why, the windows are full west! If someone walks past the front of the house, they see your whole business. Cosmos, you need to watch the beginning of the stream when I'm done here. Go back and watch the beginning. Because there were 2 houses we looked at that had some very concerning window situations with the bathrooms. Bathrooms and bedrooms and everything. Like the second one we looked at in the city was horrid. People leaving the karaoke bar at 2 a.m. could see everything you did. No room was safe. But the kitchen, very nice. Windows, again, into the greenhouse. The little succulent room. Is that open to the sky? Oh, it is even open to the sky. Look at that. I'm liking this one a lot, folks. Maybe it's because we went so low a little bit ago, but there are some sensibilities about this house. There's a double door to the kitchen from this ample backyard. Again, we're in the desert, so there's not gonna be any grass. Little planters are nice. Yeah. The second one absolutely is an exhibitionist's house. Really mortifying stuff, honestly. Drop that. here we arrive at the first question of the evening. Why? Can we just take a moment and look at this, like, sexy Rocket Lady poster? What's going on here? What's going on? This room makes me very sad. A little chair. It's so sad. They have... Oh, I don't like... I never liked bathrooms with doors into 2 bedrooms. Tembeep, you're familiar with this. It's bad, isn't it? Oh, and the bathtub is like in this little corner between the 2 doors. How do these doors open? I need to know. Oh, so they swing away from the tub. So, both of them do. So if you're in the tub and it opens even a crack, you're going to see that person sitting at their computer. Watch, I'm going to fix this. I'm going to fix this straight away. Done. Fixed. Now it's fine. Now you have a nice bathroom for the suite, the ensuite. I guess better tub than toilet, but either way. But yeah, instantly I've fixed it. Yeah, even that. Like, just set that there. Tub over here. Door. Sink. Even that's fine. Like, even that strikes me as fine. Or, hold on. Turn, damn you. There. That I think is alright too. Because now you got a little space to put a garbage can right here. Which is nice to have right next to it. Toilet right there. Yeah, this is fine. I could use some more storage, but it's a small bathroom. You know, what you work with what you got. And then we've got this big... See, this must be the master. Because this one has its own private bathroom. But again, it's only a 3/4 bath. The only full bath is like this guest bathroom way over here. We have a lot of bathrooms in them. Oh, that's right. 4 people live here. So actually, we did have like a roommate situation where they had to share this bathroom, this adjoining room's bathroom. The bedrooms go from regal to 50s to minimalist. Regal, 50s, and then just nothing. That's kind of regalish, actually. There we got kind of minimal. But that's the whole house, though. 4 strangers living together, or 4 like roommates. I think it works. Overall, it works. The bathroom situation was a necessity to fix. We had to fix that. There's no way around that. I'm still kind of like put off by that, but I really like this little succulent room. I might even go as far as to say that I would consider this Does that seem right? Or instead, if I may, just sort of like that? Because it's open air. It's a courtyard. It's not a room. And crucially, yeah, I mean, you what you would have to do is, like, when you actually sit down to use it, you know, you're gonna, like, do sort of like that. You know, you make do with what you got. Like, that would be fine. But crucially, the dirt, like, it is outdoors, contained within a house, as opposed to the other one, which was like a planter, a strip of planter inside a building. Like this one, they just sort of built a square path and then just left that as outdoors. But the other one was like, we could have had this room be something, and instead we just put a big planter in the middle with a bunch of windows. Oh, here's a fatal flaw. The few times it does rain, I guess you would have to have this channel the water away. Like you would have a little gutter system in the roof that leads to the back. Because otherwise I would just see water running down the slope and into the courtyard here and just flooding the place. And then that water's going to come in through this door, and like water's going to be a serious issue the few times it does rain here. But if with some clever use of flashing and some gutters hidden inside the eaves here, I think you could make that work. Then you just have to make sure that there's a decent drain in here. Maybe hidden under one of these plants, like there's an actual water drain. Yeah, it'll water the plants for sure. I guess I don't know what rain is like in the desert. Like, does it come down super hard all at once, or is it just a drizzle every 6 months? Who knows? Anyway. Well, that one is the best one yet, I think. I don't have a lot of negatives about it. Like, a few things, sort of logistically speaking, the bathroom was a little bit weird. But all in all, 4 people, like, if I think about the people I lived with in college, we would have had a blast with this. This would have been a great place to live. Because you've got everyone's got their sizable bedroom, except for this weird little retro room. Like, I might even get rid of this bathroom. 4 people do not need 3 bathrooms. Yeah, we're gonna improve this house right here, right now. You do not need that many dang bathrooms. There, done. Now this person has a room for a desk. Easy, I've instantly fixed the house. Like, one person gets the private bathroom, sure, whatever. That they pay a little bit more rent, and everybody else shares this bathroom. That's totally feasible. Yeah, I feel pretty good about the slight changes. Oh, I didn't notice the heavy bag out here. That's kind of cute. I mean, I wouldn't do that, but it's not the worst thing in the world. All right, I'm gonna head back to the world view. I'm gonna do one more house tonight, I think. So I'm gonna find a real humdinger, a real whopper. A real go-getter. And I think what we do is we go to I have like the Wizards, the Making Magic expansion. We know this is going to be weird because there's like magic stuff in it. But how weird did they get? Yeah. Did they accidentally make it good by trying to make it weird? Let's find out. Together. Glimmerbrook is supposed to be horrid? Oh, good. Like, there's only 4 buildings. One of them's a bar. And there's only 5 spots to build. Yeah, this is horrid already. Amicable Acolytes. Or the Charm Family. I think we should go the Charm Family. Charmed, I'm sure. We got a big old building here. Look at the look of this place. Is this all right or what? I'd live here. This makes me think of the place, the kind of neighborhood I want to live in. Shape of the house, not great. We'll get to that. I'm just appreciating the fact that we got this like the big, these pine trees growing. Oh, my wraparound porch too. There it is. Oh, we know I love that. Are there any? What's the name for an ologist that does trees? I can dendrologist. Are there any dendrologists in the chat? Can a spruce do that? Is this a thing that the spruces do? Hey Grant, welcome, welcome. We're on the final house of the night. And before we get into the house, because it already looks bad, I'm trying to figure out, like, do we ever see this in nature, like these almost sheer slopes with these, like, is that what they do? They grow on like real steep slopes like that? I guess their roots would help hold that in place. Okay. It just always makes me wonder about how they got there in the first place, you know? Yeah, good rocky soil. Yeah, that's fair. Well, anyway, not to complain, because I love the way it looks, and like this is the kind of place I want to live in. I want a nice house in the cold north, surrounded by mountains and trees like this. Maybe I just don't want this house though. Let's dive in, huh? This front yard. Okay, we've already got the first signs of the kind of nonsense that the Making Magic expansion brings you. I'm not a fan of this fence. No basement. I haven't seen any basements yet. What's going on? But okay, immediately again, we see the staircase, that we see the pattern, the staircase right inside the front door. I guess I need to embrace that. It is a Candyland-ass door. Look at that. I'm gonna come clean though. I like it. I would be happy to come home every day through that door. So let's take a look and see. Walls up. What do we see? We see up the stairs. We can see down. Again, I like that. I like that you can see the dining room table from the front door. You walk in, you see everyone over there having a good time. You know, the meals on the table, the casserole. Everyone's got their risotto. It's nice. And then you can see into this sort of like sitting area. No TVs because we're in like the wizard world, so they just stare at this crystal. Bookcases. This is a nice sitting room. I love the aesthetic. Oh yeah, very Knives Out. This circular motif here is fun too. But what? Why is there at the back of the drawing room? What's this door gonna be? It's only 2 tiles wide. Is this a bathroom? Let's see. It's a bathroom. Okay. It is still kind of a Narnia door because look at that sink. This is nice. I mean, would you have a little? You're sitting here reading a book and then flush. Yeah, it is kind of a Narnia little. You hear the flush from Narnia. The powder room. Dark wood. Yeah, the light wood door is kind of a little weird. So that I guess it's just the size of the house, but like you have the front door that leads through the drawing room right into this side door here. I guess that works. That actually works because we get that wraparound porch. That's fine with me. I'm taking back any objection I was hinting towards. Another sitting room over here with a fireplace. Wizards must like to sit, because that seems like all they have to do here. Oh, it's a crystal place. Don't light those on fire. We'll all die. And then a lovely kitchen. And when I say lovely, I mean I hate it. Okay, the single door. All right, let's talk about the positives. This wizard-ass house has this weird Rubbermaid missing its lid. Garbage can. Fine. Pantry. With a big window behind it. This is grim. Only rich wizards can have rooms just for sitting. Yeah, these are the, I can't think of a rich wizard's name. The Bill and Melinda Gates wizards. Whatever. Fucking, I don't know. But this I like. We've got the nice... So it wasn't a dining room that we're looking into. We're actually looking directly into the sitting area in the kitchen. But, yeah, the pantry, it's office boxes. Little hat boxes. I guess Harry Potter, yeah. Harry Potter was kind of a rich boy, wasn't he? But... Oh, God, this cat just scared the crap out of me. Let's take a quick moment to look at Millie, everybody. Everyone say hi to Millicent. Say hi, Millie. Anyway, in the open garbage bin, I have some thoughts about that, especially in the kitchen. That garbage is always nasty. But I like the pantry, the like freestanding pantry with a big window behind it at the end of the dining room table. I really like that. I think that's a classy look. I think it's a very classic look, like a farmhouse style aesthetic. The actual aesthetics of it are a little questionable. It doesn't, I mean, it's got this wizard crap all over it. And the tile wall and everything is not great, but conceptually, I really like it. Then we turn around and we see this absolutely very grim kitchen over here. She's so needy right now. You wouldn't believe. None of you in person would believe how needy this cat is being. Yeah, the mismatched wood. What the hell is this counter space? Are these counters made of? It's a true nightmare. It's a very grim kitchen. I like, though, again, to name things I like the single door leading out to the wraparound porch with the tiny... There needs to be a lot more done with this wraparound porch. Look how big this is. You could have pews. You could have church pews worth of seating out here, and it would not feel crowded. The whole house is fondant and modeling chocolate. Absolutely. This house was made and nailed it. Yeah. You dark and Victorian, light and Edwardian. I mean, like, they're really leaning hard into the whole it's magic aspect of it. This cat is so cute. I'm dying. But I guess maybe they're commenting on the lack of design and aesthetic choices in the Harry Potter universe. Who knows? Yeah, it's a gingerbread ass house. Let's jump up the stairs now. You get up the stairs. Why is there a computer? This is a magic house. Also, why is the computer... Why would there be that, though, Todd? Why would that be there, Todd? At least put a little table at the end of it. Wizards get email on their smartphones, Cosmos. On their tablet. Todd, damn it! Alright, well, there's another staircase. Oh, I hate... Oh, it's... Something just gross about this staircase. There's a pervert up those stairs, and you know it. What door do we go in first? This one. Oh, this is grim. No, close it up. Close it up. Good God. Will Wright, you fucked it up again, bud. What the f... What is this toilet? They couldn't get a magic toilet? Yeah, this wizard is ripped. Oh, if your muscles get a little too worn out, you just go collapse in the fainting bed. Oh, God, these are Grim rooms indeed. These substances that you need. Let's go upstairs. What do we see at the top of the stairs? Now this I like. This is cute at the top of the stairs. Damn it. I like this. And I hate that I like this. Oh, I'm dropping frames like I'm falling off of a frame bus. Put the walls up. Don't want to preview that bathroom yet. Yeah, we're at the top of the pervert stairs, everybody. Here's where the pervert lives. What the f... This is a regular-ass family trying to go undercover as a wizard and not doing a good job. Look at the windows. Look at the two windows on the screen right now. I hate this house. Drop the walls. Bathroom. His and hers sinks. Why? There's no bedroom. All right, back in. What are we looking at here? Bug light? Where's the bug light? Did I miss a bug light? I just can't with this fucking the toilet. Unimaginable, untenable. Ugh. On the wall outside the bathroom. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's alright. We like that. Little porch, fine. This house took a few years off my goddamn life. I don't like it. Well, anyway, you know, I'm not feeling like I have a greater understanding of architecture after this. I think I know a few things not to do. And I think, if nothing else, what this is going to do is encourage me to bring a finer, discerning eye. The glazing on these windows cost 10,000. I have it on good authority. I have it on good authority that the glazing alone cost an excess of £6,000. It is a... Lady Catherine de Bourgh lives in a hideous, heinous house. I should say staircases, for there are several. One is for perverts. What this has inspired me to do is bring a more discerning and careful eye to my design of houses. Because in the past, I have kind of just thrown rooms down and said like, oh, that'd be nice to have a bathroom next to the bedroom. And never really put much thought beyond that. But this doesn't end. This journey does not end here. I think next week we're gonna start small. We're gonna build a tiny house. And actually, I should say, on Mondays I normally play Stardew Valley. When I finish that, because I'm winding down on my Stardew Valley run, I'll probably start doing The Sims with more regularity. Because I really miss playing The Sims. But this has at least encouraged me to put some thought into my designs, because right now I am mortified by some of the decisions made by the Sims developers. No, that's not fair. I'm not mortified by the Sims I'm just dropping frames left and right here. I'm not mortified by the Sims developers. I'm mortified by these houses that exist that the Sims developers merely revealed to me. Regular Sims for a regular life. But anyway, I'm going to call that a stream. I'm going to raid my pal Grant Makes, who you just saw here in the chat. He, on Sunday nights, he learns the Spark Fun Inventors Kit. He learns how to do electronics. He's got a little breadboard and some Arduinos and some computer code, and he's making them do some things. Who knows what. But stick around. Say hi to Grant for me. Give him a follow if you don't. He's working on building his channel, so if you happen to have a spare follow, throw it his way. But I'll be back tomorrow night. I'm going to be playing Stardew Valley here, 6:30 p.m. Central Time. I hope you'll be there. Hey, Grant. I'm going to send him your way here in just a hot second. It does look like you are streaming The Long Dark, so if you are doing Spark Fun, make sure you... Oh, you did change that. All right. Thanks for being here, everybody. I hope you have a great night. I hope you have a great day, if it's day where you are. Stole that from Mod. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. I'll see you next time. I'll see you tomorrow, right here, 6:30 Central Time, PM. Have a good night.